Hi everybody, so today I'm going to do a review of the KJV Large-Print Thinline Bible, and this one is from the new vintage inspired design series. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in, then stay tuned. Okay, so you already know what Bible we're going to be looking at, so before we get started I would like to ask you, if you're a fan of Bible reviews and Bible related content, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And click that little bell so that you'll be notified when I upload a new video. So again, we're going to be looking at the KJV Large-Print Thinline Bible. And this one is part of the new vintage inspired design. So it does come in a sleeve. This one is going to be the Burgundy Leathersoft. I'm going to hold that right there in case you would like to pause and read that top section. Then we'll drop down and look at the features. We're going to have the Comfort Print with an 11.5 font. It is red letter. It does have full color maps, gilded page edges, and 2 ribbon markers. It does give us an example of the font. And then here's our ISBN number. This one does retail for $29.99, but you can find it for less online, and right now you can get this for as low as $20. So very nice Bible for that price point. This particular Bible measures out at 9 5/8 inches tall by 6 3/4 inches wide, and it is just 1 inch thick. So we've got burgundy head and tail bands, we've got our 2 ribbons, we've got gold gilding on the page edges, and the cover on this one in this Burgundy Leathersoft is beautiful. We've got the perimeter stitching, we've got all that nice tooling design on there. You can see highs and lows in the color on that, and on the front we've got Holy Bible King James Version, and that design does continue on to the back of the Bible. It does have the ISBN number stamped on there, but that looks gorgeous for a Bible that you can pick up for just $20. So this one would be a perfect one to gift to somebody. On our spine we'll have some more tooling. Got a nice little gold design, Holy Bible King James Version, and the Thomas Nelson little house logo. But look at all the detail on that one. That's just super impressive for a Bible of this price point. We will have a paper paste down liner. We've got our presentation page, and you can see that it's trying to stay flat already, but once we get into the actual text it will stay flat. We'll have our title page. And this one does come in a few different cover options, so I'll put all of those down in the description box. We'll have the epistle dedicatory. This one is going to be printed in China. We've got the contents, and then we get right into the Old Testament. And this has a very nice paper too for a Bible of this price point. I'm very impressed with this one. So we're going to have a double column layout. It is verse by verse. Now one thing with the verses on this one, we're not going to have any Pilcrow markers, and for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you in a different Bible real quickly. So the Pilcrow is going to be this little guy right here, and what those are is, if this was in a paragraph format, that's going to be where a new paragraph would start. So this Bible does not have that, but one thing that we can see is we're going to have a space between all of those sections where we would otherwise have a Pilcrow marker. So I did want to point that out to you. Again, the font is an 11.5. So you can see there it's nice and readable. Personally, I really love the Comfort Print text. And we're right here in the very beginning of the Bible, and it is staying open for us. So the more this gets used and the more I read from it, the flatter this is going to lay. Now we're not going to have any cross references or anything in this one, but you will have space after the verses to be able to jot down some references. You also do have a 1/2 inch in the margin space, so you do have plenty of space if you wanted to jot down some cross references. The font for our little subheadings here is going to be in a little more modern looking font, but the size of it makes it very, very easy to read. So this one is super easy on the eyes, and it doesn't matter to my eyes whether or not I read this one under a brighter light like I'm sitting under now, or just with the lamp that's kind of positioned behind me when I'm sitting in bed. This one does not have self-pronouncing. Some people really like that, others don't. Where I'm fine without it because it just makes the text look a little bit more clean in my opinion. We're going to take a look at the first of the two ribbons. It is going to be a wider ribbon. It is double-sided satin. It is cut really nice. And this color on this ribbon, they did a really nice job matching that with the color of that cover. I think that is a really pretty color. So we'll also take a look and see how the Psalms in this one looks, but just really nice. I'm very impressed with this Bible, especially for the price point. To be able to get this for just $20 is unreal to me. It's a very good quality Bible for that price point. We'll get back to the New Testament. We'll see the second of two ribbons. This one is going to be a gold ribbon, again double-sided satin. I think the color choices that they did in this one, I think both of those look really nice up against the color of this cover. So I think they did a really good job with getting the right colors in this particular Bible. This one does have a sewn binding. It does have red letter, so I'm going to get you a close-up of the red letter. Find a good spot here. Now the verse numbers are going to be in black, so that's going to make it a little bit easier for you to see. But we do have a very nice shade of red, very easy on the eyes. I do find this one to be very consistent. I haven't seen any issues with the print. We can see we do have the black verse numbers. So again, super easy on the eyes to read from. Very nicely done on this Bible. I am impressed with this one. So we're going to get back to the back of the Bible, and we'll see a couple different things here. We'll see one that we're going to have red letter all the way through to the end of Revelation. And then even though this one is a thin line, they still did give us a reading plan. So it's a one-year plan. You're going to have a morning and an evening reading from both the Old as well as the New Testament. So that is really nice. And then this next feature, this I really like, the 30 Days with Jesus. And this also makes it another reason why I think this would be a great gift, especially to somebody who may not have a Bible. I think this page is going to be really good for some new believers. We'll also have a note regarding the type. The Comfort Print is done by 2K Denmark, and I personally love the Comfort Print text. We're going to have 7 maps spread out onto 8 pages. We can see that it is a shiny paper, as we see there, but everything on this map is nice and readable. And one thing on this one here that I'm going to point out once I show you the stitching for the sewn binding is we've got all these little text bubbles, and that's going to tell us, this is the Jesus' ministry map, so it's going to tell us where within the map he turned the water into wine, where he spent his boyhood, where he talks with the woman at the well, where his baptism was, and that's just a possible site on that one. But where he heals a blind man and feeds the 5,000. So this map is actually really neat. I like this. So that just kind of gives us a really good idea of where these events actually took place. So I personally really like that. Then we've got our 2-page spread. Again, everything's super easy to read from this one. And then we just get back to the back of the Bible. But I'm just super impressed with, one, how pretty this one is. I mean, nobody's going to believe that you can get this for $20. It's just too pretty. But I personally really like this one. Very easy on the eyes. Again, it is the Large-Print Thinline Bible in the vintage inspired design. There's the ISBN number, and I will link this one as well as some of the other cover designs down in the description box. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.